As a newborn, Jet the elephant at the St. Louis Zoo tipped the scales at 262 pounds. Since then, he has hit milestone after milestone, and today marks another, his 10-month birthday. Jet's birth wasn't just historic, it represents a major step forward in conservation efforts for the endangered Asian elephant. We caught up with the zoo celebrity calf to see what he's been up to. Let's pause for Jet.
Such a beautiful sight to see, the newest member of the River's Edge elephant herd.
So we're super excited. That's a milestone at our zoo and many other zoos that to have 4 generations of animals living together.
Jet's birth wasn't just a milestone, it was also a first. He was born through artificial insemination.
He was born last November on the 23rd to Jade. Jade's a first-time mom. And actually, the reason we had to do artificial insemination is because the male elephant we have here is Raja, and Raja is Jade's dad.
That makes Raja Jet's grandfather. Jet's father is Jake, who lives at the Denver Zoo. The artificial insemination process took perfect timing, careful planning, and months of training for both Jade and the zoo staff.
Part of that process was bringing in experts, other experts that have done this AI procedure with other elephants at zoos and other facilities, and learning from them how to perform the AI procedure.
After a 22-month pregnancy, typical for elephants, Jet made his debut. All 262 pounds of him, full of personality.
I'm gonna brag on the keepers and Jet because he's super, super smart and they've done a wonderful job training him.
Our GoPro camera captured
Jet,
these
what?
up-close training sessions.
Good boy, Jet.
Each movement is very
All right, Jet.
specific, all to support his well-being.
The first thing we taught him was just to come to us so that we could take a look at his eyes, his mouth, his overall body condition. We want him to feel comfortable being around us, interacting with us, participating in his own health care.
Jet, ear.
His big floppy ears are not only cute, but it's also where blood is drawn.
Their skin is incredibly thick, and their veins on their ears, the skin is a little bit thinner, and it's also really easy to visualize.
One thing cameras can't capture, one of the ways elephants communicate, through vibrations on the ground felt with their feet.
Like ultrasonic, they kind of rumble. They rumble, and it's something that we can't hear, but they'll feel it in the ground with their feet. So they can actually communicate with elephants that are up to miles away.
Jet is a foodie, especially loving grapes.
Good boy.
He's still nursing but has started eating solid foods like hay and grain. And despite his small size, he's already up to 800 pounds, gaining about 75 pounds a month.
He could top the scales at over 10,000 pounds.
For now, Jet's everyday discoveries are entertaining the masses.
Look, cool elephant.
From water sports, mud baths, stump climbing, and yes, even zoomies.
He's kind of just like your typical toddler. He's always looking to get into something.
While Jet charms the crowds with his curiosity, he is also carrying the weight of something much bigger, hope for the future of his species.
It is really revitalizing, and it kind of helps bring that conservation message to the forefront of why did we do this and how is it going to help not just our elephants here at the zoo, but elephants out, in the wild population as well.
All right, Jet, good boy.
So the St. Louis Zoo has 3 females capable of reproducing, but they are all Raja's daughters. That's why the zoo plans to move forward with artificial insemination in the near future. So as for Jet's grandpa, Raja, we were talking about this today because we thought he is moving, isn't he? There are still plans for him to move to another zoo, but they are in kind of a holding pattern, and a date has not yet been set.
Well, I'm old enough to remember when Raja was born.
You were talking about
yeah,
that.
So, and he's a grandpa.
Yes.
And guess what?
He's still a very big celebrity there.